All right, y'all. Coming up on Professional Amateurs today, we're going to be talking free agency transaction talk. We're going to talk about Clay. We're going to talk about the Knicks moves. We're going to talk about the 76ers. Paul George, that domino finally landed. Seems like everybody in the East making moves but Miami, but that's neither here nor there. As y'all can see, I got a full house today. So come back. We're going to get into it.
Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur, professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming back, nothing but stamina. Light, mic, camera, professional amateur, professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Professional Amateurs. I'm your host, Jamal. As y'all can see, like I said in the little intro, we have a full house. My man 2T's is back. Back from doing his little birdie action. Birdie, say what's up to the people. Oh shit.
It ain't birdie right there. I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'm here.
Y'all catching L's, man.
We've had quite a few unfortunate situations going on, like personal shit and basketball shit. So we trying to get back right now.
Yeah, man. It happens to the best of us. All right, I got my man Boz. Boz, say what's up.
Hey man, y'all know me, just a nigga here to piss y'all off with the truth.
All right, Courtney.
Somebody lying.
I ain't got shit. Just a guess like the rest. That's all.
My permanent guest, Courtney, back in the fold with everybody. Fellas, free agency is here. I don't know if y'all is excited, happy, content with the moves that the team / players y'all following are making, but I'm kind of stuck. I ain't really too upset. I kind of knew what the fuck was coming. I knew we ain't had no cap space. I knew we was pretty much banking on Donovan Mitchell asking the fuck out of Cleveland, and once he didn't, it was a wrap for Miami's off summer. So it is what it is. But let's start with I guess the biggest domino. We'll start with the East because I guess it's two big dominoes. The Paul George domino drop. Signed a, what was the terms of the deal? Hold on, I just seen it.
I don't think that they dropped. They released it.
I don't know. I thought it was 4 years though, right?
I don't think they released it.
I thought it was 4 years. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I know you did.
Opted in.
Is it 4 or 5?
Opted in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he got the extension yet, bro.
I don't know. So we do know that he is signing on to play with the Philadelphia 76ers, teaming up with Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. I'm trying to get close enough to this mic, y'all. So I can't. My fault. Baj, you want to start with that, man? How you feel about the Philly move? What did that make them? Contenders, pretenders? How you feel about it?
I don't know. I think it was a good move, because you essentially swapping him out for Tobias Harris, and him not being able to score 15 points consistently was a problem. I think everything is dependent upon health. So ideally, you would think it would make them contenders if everything break right. But I mean, that's you trusting Joel not to get hurt in the regular season or the playoffs. You asking Paul George not to get hurt at some point during the season of the playoffs. And then ultimately, like, hey, bro, we know what his resume and track record is. So, hey, he either the best nigga ever that you done seen, or that nigga just awful, bro. Like, you just don't know which person gonna show up. So it's hard to say what it's gonna be, but on paper, it looked good.
It does look good on paper, I'll say that. But you know, we've seen a lot of paper champions. We see paper champions every single year. So, and most of those paper champions don't like fully develop into the potential that we see in those teams. So remains to be seen. Courtney, how you feel about the Paul George move?
As far as Daryl Moore doing his part, phenomenal. As far as how he's gonna work on the court, it all falls back to 21.
Yeah,
I mean, it's that plain and simple. I was playing on the last episode. It really just depends on how you feel about Paul George as a player individually. The only basketball question I would ask as far as him is when shit get real, does he play the 4, or did they sign Caleb Martin today as an excuse not to make him play the 4? When you playing against Boston, you need to be on Tatum. When you playing against the Knicks, you need to be on Randall. You the one that's got to be on Giannis when you play the Bucks. You the one that got to be on Pablo Banchero because you're supposed to save your energy for other shit, according to you. Now that you got a number 2 in Maxi that's legit, a number 1 that's a top 5 player in the world, you're supposed to be the Swiss Army knife to do whatever's necessary. He got to show me that he's willing to do that. He got to be more Indiana Paul George, than he does the OKC version, quote unquote, his best version of himself. So as far as his mentality and how he comes in, which I was talking about on the last one, about is he still top 20? Is he a superstar? Is he a star? What the fuck roles he willing to take or whatever the case may be? Because I know what he basically wanted his money and he got it. So we passed that.
I found it too. It was
You know what I'm saying?
for 212.
Right. So you got your money. So now, if it's really about winning the championship, because you said this in the last 3 stops you was at, it's publicly recorded. This is one of the downfalls of being podcast P. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find everything you said or didn't say in your lifetime. So now you got to show: are you willing to do whatever's necessary to win this title? Now that we here, when you play Cleveland, are you gonna guard Evan Mobley? Like all this shit got to be done because you need to be a career high rebounder. Like you got to do the shit you really ain't trying to do, bro. Like
I don't think, but that's what I'm saying. I don't even think he built for that type of shit, though. I don't even think he built for the dirty work type shit.
Listen, that's what this boils down to. Because when LeBron won it in 212, he had to go to the 4. When Kawhi, when the shit hit the fan, he had the 4. Durant in Golden State, he had the 4. With Draymond at the 5. Like when it get real, that's where you got to go, bro. So that's where we at with it now. So it still starts on 21 first. And then after that, it depends on if you're willing to take the role that it takes necessary to win the title after that, which means you got to do small ball 4 shit, guard other team tops dude, and then stretch however you got to stretch from there. Because one of y'all ain't making an all-star team because all 3 of y'all ain't going. All that shit got to factor in your head. You got to let all that shit ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the NBA is probably out now. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that's got to go. You got to really lock in on saying, I'm trying to win the title. Nothing more, nothing less. So we have to see when it comes to that. And I don't believe in it personally, but
I'm with you. What's your thoughts on the Paul George acquisition for Philadelphia?
I like it on paper, but in actuality, like I don't know if he's gonna have the mental to deal with Philly.
That's my biggest thing, bro.
I don't know if he like, but the only thing I can say that's good in this situation is, yeah, he's already let it be known he don't want to be the guy. And he didn't even got to be the number 2 guy here because Maxey would go ahead and let him know, nigga, I got it. Like, if it comes to a point that Embiid goes down and, you know what I'm saying, PG going to have to step up, Maxey can still be that number 1, like, nigga, I was here. I held this shit down without nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need you to be stressing. Just knock down a couple shots, get the fuck out my way. Give me a little bit of help. I was more so impressed with Morey, what he did filling out the roster. Going to get Drummond for cheap, getting Eric Gordon for cheap, bringing Oubre back, like, and now they just got one of the twins, like, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much working and having a complete team, so that's why I will say they're a contender in that aspect of it. But as far as, like, just the mental, I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with it. Same with your Duke boy, McCain, making these TikToks, painted nails and all that shit. Philly going to get on his ass, man. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if he really want to deal with all that shit. Philly's different. Like I don't know, like from a fan's aspect, like me being a Washington fan, going to these Philadelphia Eagles games and shit. Like Philly crowd and fans are different.
Yeah,
they ignorant as fuck. Top 2 and not 2. They ignorant as shit, and they ain't gonna give a fuck about what PG got going on, man. And man had a bad like, man, the fucking dickhead, get in the game. Like they don't care.
Man,
they
that's my
booed
number
Santa
1
Claus,
thing.
Nigga.
I'm
they
with you.
booed Beyonce. Like
They really did. They
who
did
the
do
fuck
that
does
shit.
that shit? Like, come on, man. Like
Hey, man.
the mental aspect is the only thing I'm really worried about PG in that town in Philly.
I 100% echo your sentiment, Swan. I just think the motherfucker just too fragile to play in that city. Now, from a basketball standpoint, the roster is perfect.
Yeah, they put together some shit.
They got everything. The roster is perfect. Like it's like nobody got excuse. Embiid, I think one of the things it does. I think the last episode I was like, a lot of the pressure is gonna fall on Paul because he's gonna be viewed as the missing piece. But just got to think about it a little bit. This shit going all on Joel Embiid if they don't win this shit, because now he don't have no excuse.
Yeah,
Now
but
he don't have
he got the quote unquote help supposedly that he's
this
supposed to
shit
have.
going 100% on
Like
Joel
this
Embiid.
is your upgrade from Tobias Harris. All right, nigga. Stay
And
healthy and let's
I
go.
don't even think it's to the point where like, because usually when you're in a position like that, when you haven't made it past the second round, people will take your growth in steps. But he got to step past the conference finals. They got to make the finals. Losing to anybody other than Boston would be a complete disaster. Honestly, would be a complete disaster.
They passed that for me. It's title of bus.
Oh, so you going all the way with it? With like I'm just trying to temper my sentiments somewhat.
Gotta be, bro. It gotta be like, hey, you got your MVP finally. You got your scoring title back to back, bro. Everybody in your grouping done been to the finals, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They done at least been to the finals. So you the only one, bro. You got to win the title, bro. You got to. Anything else is a surprise failure, bro.
Davis chip, Greek chip, Jokic chip. You the only one, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, bro,
The
you
only one, bro.
gotta go, bro. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. He has to go.
Okay, so
bro.
y'all putting that pressure on Embiid to win the title, but realistically, do
He
you
a decade in. What you mean we putting the pressure on? He did it. You became this dude.
No, I'm saying because I'm not. I agree that the team is like they should be their aspiration. I mean, of course, it looks like that's their aspiration to win the title, but I'm trying to be somewhat realistic in my expectations of them taking the next step. Just because, I don't trust the psyche of Paul. I don't fully trust the psyche of Joel Embiid neither. I'm
Okay.
gonna be all the way 100.
Don't mix your personal opinion with the roster and where it's built and what's supposed to be expected of it.
No,
That's
I
two
know
different things.
but
What you saying, we're not disagreeing with.
Yeah.
So that's your personal opinion. What I'm saying is, based on how this roster is built, everything that's put on it, anything left in the title is a failure. They're literally missing nothing. You got 3 of the best 30 players in the world, a top 5 guy when he's healthy. You got a legit bench. Oubre is one of the best dudes, as far as the 6-man / whatever role you want to call it. Caleb Martin got finals experience. Eric Gordon got top experience in the league. Like, they ain't missing nothing, bro. Nothing. And you got a championship coach. You can't even blame coaching. You got a coach that don't want a title. So you're literally missing nothing. It's title or bust, man. And Paul George 35. You ain't got time to be building. You got 2 years tops with this shit. 2 years tops with this shit.
Okay.
And every year you don't win it, there's a failure. There ain't no way around it. And you went to the Olympics anyway off this knee injury and shit. So you better be healthy, motherfucker. I don't even want to hear that. Because you shouldn't even be playing right now. You should be beating on some goddamn drums, watching the kids at the house or some shit. Getting your Congo on or whatever the fuck. Like, you think you hooping? Motherfucker, I'm assuming you all right. Hell no.
Either one of y'all picking the 76ers to represent the East in the finals. 24.
They could.
25.
I wouldn't pick it, but they could.
Of course, we all know that they could. I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying, I used to didn't think they could.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying they could.
Mm-hmm.
I used to didn't think they could possibly do it. Now they can possibly do it.
I'm with you.
They were 0% chance until this year.
I'm with you.
I don't think so, because I don't think it's too many injury questions up and throughout. Like, you talking about Eric Gordon, injury history. You talking about Paul George, injury history. You talking about Joel Embiid, injury history. I don't think so.
I mean, to be
them are three key pieces, bro, that typically can't bank on. And Eric Gordon, old whatever he is, like he old whatever.
Eric Gordon.
But he ain't got to close.
Gordon got to be 35. I want to say he was in that 07
but he don't got to close.
Rose.
Yeah, it
don't got to close.
He just, but it's like, I'm saying, like, he's older than 35 though. Like, he just looks like it.
Right, but what I'm saying is he don't got to close. With Maxey, Oubre, Martin, Paul George, and Embiid, they go your closing 5. Got 2 wing defenders for the Boston crew. Got the defenders for the Knicks crew. Orlando, that's what I'm saying. They got everything they need. It's on them. They got 6, 7, and better on all 3, 2 through 4. And you got a damn top 5 with healthy guy. They missing nothing, bro.
And you got 2 footers.
Yeah.
At all time.
That's a fact. but
cleaning up
still, you
all
still
boards.
banking on two niggas, even in your closing lineup, to be healthy, nigga.
That's typically
And,
not
and,
healthy.
and you just spent time talking about a nigga psyche, bro. Like, I don't trust it, bro.
Oh no, listen, I'm with you there. But this is the first time I felt like they got a roster good enough to actually win.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. All right. So let's just drop to the domino. Klay Thompson, y'all. That domino finally dropped. Signing a 3-year, $50 million contract. Yeah, 3 years, $50 million contract. With the Dallas Mavericks. Last show I told y'all that it's kind of like it's not bittersweet, but it's just kind of like, damn, I really kind of hate to see dynasties in. But fuck it, it is what it is. They all got to come to an end. The Warriors dynasty has come to an end. Clay going to play with Luka and Kyrie. Thoughts, Courtney? You want to start with this?
Two parts of this.
Mm-hmm.
Thompson, Marshall, and Grimes, I don't think is a better basketball fit than Jones, Green, and Tim Hardaway Jr. was. I think they let the last series cloud their judgment of knowing that you got to win 4 series altogether to win the title. So they done downgraded the fit around Luka, worrying about this one series, and now you done fucked up the whole ecosystem for the regular season. Because now Derrick Jones, who took on the defensive assignment of the point of attack defense fit like that, now you asking the most skilled offensive player ever to be the most skilled defensive player ever now. Because we know Luka ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but all right, that's my problem right there. When the fuck do we stop babysitting Luka, man?
listen,
You one of the best players in the world. If this is required of all the other players at your position of your caliber, why the fuck are we not requiring this shit of Luka, man?
listen. Hopefully J. Kidd and them do this. But I'm just letting you know now. If they didn't have this conversation, you're gonna be worse than the regular season. Because remember, they was the 5th seed, but they was only two games out of like the play in. And I think they got worse for the regular season run, which led back to why I was saying the thing I was saying about Derek Lively. So now you don't fucking around and made it to where Derek Lively comes down the total pole again. So now you really gonna make him Tyson Chandler at 21 years old. We ain't even gonna have no chance to find out what the hell he gonna be. So Clay can't guard no top wings. And we know Clay ain't coming over there to be a ball mover. He ain't PJ Tucker out this motherfucker. He about to let that thing go. And he can't play the 4. So he can't play up, and he rebounds worse than us. I can grab 3 rebounds game in the league over that motherfucker. So unless he becomes a flamethrower, which he capable, he can fuck around and hit 353s, I guess, if they slick it to him enough or whatever. I think they downgraded from the 3 wings they had to the 3 wings they got now. Because he's basically a Tim Hardaway Jr. with more clout. Meaning he don't rebound, he don't pass the ball, but he's a better shooter. He got more gravity than Tim Hardaway Jr. I don't want to act like they're the same level of shooter. But as far as the style of play, it's the same thing. Tim Hardaway Jr. took bad shots, was the third leader, you know what I'm saying? All that bullshit. But the difference was he didn't have enough clout where you couldn't bench him for Derrick Jones and Josh Green. You bench Clay, it's about to be a moment. It's about to be a moment out this motherfucker.
You think Clay gonna act like that, like if Kid try to go away from him and shit?
Bro, because Marshall and Grimes is what you want on the floor with Luka, which leads back like what you were saying about the Luka situation. So if they didn't have a conversation with Luka, I think regular season they're gonna be worse, which is gonna in the end hurt them come playoff time. Because now they're gonna become a play-in team instead of a playoff block. To me, they went from a playoff block to a play-in team for the most part, is what I'm saying. I don't think they upgraded the way people want to make it seem. Because they let that one series cloud the fact that they won 3 rounds. Derrick Jones Jr. was guarding Anthony Edwards. Derrick Jones Jr. was guarding Kawhi and Paul George in round 1. Derrick Jones Jr. was the one guarding SGA and all the shit. You done lost all that now. So good luck with that shit. Good luck, because we know this gonna come on Luka.
How you feel about it, boss?
I don't even think it's the same though, because now you asking Clay to sit in the corner. And then you taking away one of his best attributes, because what makes him so good is being able to do the pick and pop. You know what I'm saying? That ball movement coming off those pin downs, creating movement, making the defense shift. It ain't finna be none of that in Dallas. So you taking away that aspect, and then at least Tim Hardaway Jr., if that nigga got the ball in his hands, and that nigga can go put somebody on the island and go get a bucket. Nigga, I wish I would ask for a Clay ISO.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because Courtney was like, he think Clay gonna have the ball. Like, I don't think Clay gonna. Clay can't do that shit, man.
Before
Clay
the
can't do that shit
Achilles,
no more.
this is before the Achilles and before the ACL. I'm not looking for no fucking ISO Clay. Like, I remember I got into it with a nigga on Facebook before because he was like, yeah, you put that nigga, he can go get a bucket. It's like, nigga, no, I'm not rolling. So then you taking away that aspect. And then, like you said, bro, it's like, I said it 2 pods ago, dog. It's like, bro, we got to stop with the knee-jerk reactions to who won the title. Because niggas, everybody wanted to be an extra big team because fucking Denver. And then look what happened. And look at the places they in right now. Now you trying to load up on all these rangy ass wings to get to Boston. It's like, hey, bro, KP finna be out for 6 months. So we don't even know how them niggas is finna look for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, bro, you just got to make a team that complements your star, runs your system, what you trying to do, and then you just take your chances because you don't know what the fuck is finna happen, especially these last few years. Like, and that's been my other point. Like, hey, bro, every year since like 2012, it's been an injury to a major piece. Yeah. Like before 2012, it was never happening as often as it is right now. So you don't know what's gonna happen down the line, bro. So just stick to who you are. Hey, this is my identity. This is what we're doing, and we're gonna build around this. Period. You ain't gotta make all of these knee-jerk reaction moves trying to chase who just won the last championship. Now, this is what we talking about, bro. Like, bro,
that's been the landscape of the land for as long as I can remember, man. Motherfuckers adapt to the team that just won, and now we got to try to put pieces around to beat them, type shit. Which I'm with you. I think that shit is stupid. You know what I mean,
like, bro? We haven't had a team go back-to-back finals trips, let alone wins. Finals trips. So what are we doing, bro? Like, that alone means should say, hey, I don't have to knee-jerk reaction and make moves based off of this last winner. We haven't had a repeat finals person go back, bro.
Like, so I don't know. A lot of people is panicking about Boston too, which I think that shit is kind of wild because as talented as Boston is, they done already said KP not gonna be ready for the start of the year. Tatum's stupid ass is getting ready to go play in the Olympics after playing until June. So Boston could potentially be in a position next year where they either like run out of gas or they just ain't got the able bodies. And everybody doing all this shit to beat Boston, and Boston might not even be in position to do shit when the finals come rolling around next year. But
I don't fault that man going to play in the Olympics. I mean, if you play and get you a chip and play in the Olympics, we've seen that shit before.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, but we also know what it does to a player when you don't get no off season. We seen that shit. It happens almost like clockwork every time. Like clockwork, bro. Like your body gonna break down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who have we seen it happen to?
That shit happened to them. What's I about to say?
I see the nigga get back-to-back chips. I've been doing that shit.
Your boy, Brian. I see Jordan. They all go back to back doing that
Olympics, but I'm speaking about the summer that we saw coming off post bubble where everybody had that deep run.
Right, but that was different because the bubble ended and then them niggas started playing basketball like full go 2 months later.
But that's what Tatum about to do.
Right, but that was different because we had a regular season already 2 months, and then another regular season and playoff run a month, and then another regular season. That was just different, bro. Like I think that was just a one-off.
That was a different scenario when like as far as like the circumstances that brought it about. But what didn't change is the amount of rest that your body get. Your body don't know that this is a different season type shit. Your body just know that you ain't set the fuck down, but a month to 3 weeks type shit. You know what I mean? Jason Tatum is my guy. As much as I hate the Boston Celtics, y'all already know Duke is my favorite child, so I love Jason Tatum. I ain't wishing nothing bad to happen to them. I just think that shit is crazy. Like, I ain't no way in hell I win the title. I mean, and I know why he did it. You know what I mean? But it's just I would have prioritized.
And we talking about niggas that's only gonna be playing like 15, maybe 20 minutes tops. Like, it ain't even finna be taxing like that. So that's another thing I'm not really reading too much into. Niggas not finna be playing like that, bro.
20 Twan, go ahead. You don't think you gave your thoughts on the Klay Thompson shit? Go ahead.
No, it ain't many. It ain't y'all took everything. Like it ain't much to say about that shit. I really didn't particularly care for it. I thought he would have been better in LA. But
I think he doesn't like LeBron, man.
I mean,
He's running from that grind, bro.
I'm
Like,
I don't think it's gonna be a grind in fucking
and
Dallas.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's the same
I
thing as far as
don't
like
know,
they're gonna be
but
expected. They just came off a final trip. They're gonna be expected to at least get back there,
Man,
conference final.
yeah, I don't like the
you're not
fact.
finna act like that pressure in LA ain't different than anywhere else. And then you put on top of that playing with LeBron, bro. Like everybody not ready for that shit.
No, but I think the thing about it is that a lot of the pressure goes back to, well, I ain't gonna lie, because they dog D'Lo. They treat D'Lo like he a motherfucking vet minimum guy out there. They do AD the same way, type shit. So I
It's
mean, yeah, it
different.
will be pressure. It will be a lot of pressure out there. But
It's just a different level of scrutiny. That's what that is. Like, bro, you're not finna
Man,
sit and tell me I'm not finna go to the most storied franchise in league history in the city that I damn near grew up in, where my fucking father played, and you're saying, hey, the difference between, hey, bro, is just a better winner. Like, hey, bro, we gonna stop acting like once fucking Darvin Ham started playing real lineups that the Lakers wasn't running through shit. Like they just struggled with fucking Denver, bro. We not finna act like they wasn't running through shit in the second half, bro. So you can't say it was about winning because them niggas was on everybody ass. They had I think they had the fourth or fifth best record in the second half of the
second
season when
half,
that nigga locked in on a good lineup.
yeah, I mean, a lot of that, it could be a lot of that, like, you know what I mean, him not wanting to. But I mean, I don't know. The Clay been in them type of positions for most of his career. I'm not gonna necessarily like say he was scared of that, because that's all he is accustomed to, is like the pressure of winning championships. But I know that him and LeBron don't fully get along. They don't fully get along. I'm like, that's gotta have something to do with that shit. Like all that shit that happened in the 15
in the finals,
yeah, like
15,
motherfuckers don't forget that shit.
16.
They
It
said
was
that nigga,
16.
they said him and Bron talked on the phone for like an hour and a half.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, Bron gonna
Like
give
he
the
never
recruit
he
break.
never even talked to Rob.
Bron ain't no damn dummy. Bron know what's up. Like
Yeah,
Bron
like,
know what he need type shit. But like I mean, I don't know, man. I would have, if it would have been me, I probably would have went with the Lakers. But I mean, then again, maybe he want peace, bro. You can't get no peace playing in that fucking franchise, man. You just you can't, man. It's like, you know what I mean? The motherfucker is on his last half of his career. Maybe he just want to go out peacefully. Like, I don't give a fuck how I go. I just don't want to go out with no bullshit. And it's
They
gonna be a
call
bunch
my
of bullshit
they
with the
call
Lakers.
my man a hater for pointing out the fact that sometimes niggas just don't want to deal with everything that come with it.
Yeah,
Niggas don't want to deal with the circus. Niggas don't want
yeah.
to deal with the
and,
cameras and all
and,
of the other extra shit
and
all
I
the
and
time.
I ain't got no issue with that. But then you know me, bro. Then say that, my nigga. Like you can't say, hey, this
But
was
you know
my
they
winning.
not gonna come out and say that shit, boss. Ain't nobody about to do
Well,
that.
my man came out and said this. Niggas don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
And
Niggas don't want to deal with that shit.
and when he said that shit, it's like, hey, bro, you gotta respect that shit. Like that ain't about what niggas gonna do. Hey, bro, this is us, my nigga. We
Yeah,
talking, bro.
they called that nigga the biggest hater, and I was like, nah, it ain't no hating shit. It's real shit. Sometimes niggas don't want to deal with that shit.
Cause that
Yeah,
shit's
and it's
stressful,
like,
bro.
Period.
That shit is stressful.
and
Like,
it's like, bro, it's all right to just say that shit, bro, because niggas is gonna dissect and pick at you either way. So you might as well
Right.
just tell the truth, bro.
Right.
all right, so no Clay in Golden State. Looks like they got Buddy Hield to replace him. He took it was a sign and trade, 2 years, 21 million.
Another nigga lying.
Buddy can shoot it though. Buddy can
It
shoot
ain't
it.
about it ain't
But
about
he
it
ain't
ain't
about to play, man.
it ain't about him being able to shoot. It's another nigga lying. Hey man, you know, it's just I felt like this is the best chance to win. Like them niggas just missed the play in, bro. The
Yeah,
fuck are we talking about, bro?
but
Uh,
like everybody, I mean, playing with Stephen Curry, man, you kind of automatically think that Joe Chance is
I'm
like,
not rolling, bro. You see
you know what I
Clay
mean?
is leaving. Hey, I got this damn near the same skill set, so I can go get numbers.
Mhm.
Bro, let's just tell the fucking truth, dog.
Yeah.
Just tell the
Buddy
truth.
ain't gonna play nowhere. Buddy ain't gonna get playing time like he think.
Hey, it's the same shit,
Who you
bro.
think? Wait, he a start though for sure.
He not starting.
Who you think gonna be the starting too?
Pride, the white boy. That's why Clay left. Brandon Pride is gonna start.
Yeah, they was up there trying to get Clay to be on some 6-man
Yeah,
shit.
Brandon Pride is starting. Buddy Hield not about to play like that.
He wouldn't.
They
He
got
wouldn't fucking with
DeAnthony
him.
Melton. They got DeAnthony Melton for Philly. They got Gary Payton still there.
Is
They got Kaminga and Wiggins. One of them two can't
Moses
start.
Moses
Draymond
still
at the
there, right?
4. You got Looney and Jackson Davis at the 5. Buddy Hield ain't about to play like that, man. I don't know what the hell Buddy Hield was thinking. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Buddy Hield ain't about to play like
He
that.
was thinking I'm about to be playing with Stephen
my
Curry.
fucking name, bro. Somebody
Hey.
lying, my nigga.
And he ain't better. And he ain't better than Moses Moody. Why you bullshit? Now I don't know what the hell. If I'm Moody, I'm
Now that's who probably not gonna play.
No, but I'm saying, bro, I just named 9 players. Buddy Hield gonna play situational because he can shoot good enough to get out on the floor here and there. But the reality is, he ain't about to play like that, man.
Yeah, Moody got Moses. He got to be the man that won out.
Moses
Yeah, he got to.
Y'all can. I mean, potentially Moses Moody. How good do you think Moses Moody could be?
He good enough to play with Buddy Hield. That's all we saying. Buddy Hield should be signed to just put you off the floor. That's all we saying. That's it.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to act like he a top 150 player. He number 263 or some shit. We ain't tripping. But goddamn, Buddy Hield should be the reason you don't get on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're a better defender than Hield too.
Real quick, fresh off the press, nigga, San Antonio is sending Devontae Graham's ass to fucking Charlotte.
Y'all just saw that.
And the Hornets is about to wave that nigga.
Yeah.
Hey man, so this would be his second time back in Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
Damn, Devontae. I mean, well, shit, he been in the league longer than I thought he would. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's been in the league longer than I thought he would. So
yeah, you right.
He could shoot it.
Yeah, he can. He's just small as hell, and I just didn't think he would last, but he done lasted. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
he might be one of them guys like Theo Pinson.
Niggas like Chris Clemens still had open shit.
Yeah. So all right, I'm gonna go through some of these moves. The Lakers move, I don't really feel like we always expected. We knew LeBron was gonna re-sign. Okay, I do want to bring this up. Do any of y'all think that cause we kind of talk about this in the barbershop yesterday? The deal LeBron took 2 years, 104, didn't leave no money on the table like he said he probably would. But do y'all think that was one of the things that he saw already, that all right, it's nothing viable for me to even leave the money on the table for? Do y'all fault LeBron for taking this deal?
No.
No. Everybody okay.
Get your money. Like he said he was gonna leave some money on the table. Everything that they tried to do fell through. Fucking give me my money.
That's how I took it too. I thought it was like, I mean, because motherfuckers that really don't like LeBron just gonna be like, see, he's selfish. And you know what I mean?
Bro. It's because it's Bron, bro.
Yeah.
All of this shit is just because it's Bron. If it's not Bron, we're not having this fucking conversation, dog.
The only thing I will say,
motherfucking notification that DeRozan get ready to fly out to Sacramento to meet with the Kings to try to get the sign and trade.
They're trying to get the sign and trade deal going on.
All the thing I would say about the Bron thing is this. Bron, you can't have it both ways. As far as publicly saying, I'm willing to do this for the team and then get mad at the backlash. You should have just said nothing. Like you do other times. Just don't say shit.
When did he get mad?
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, I'm saying he not mad personally, but I'm just saying like the backlash that come with, you know what I'm saying, everybody saying like, yo, he lying or he didn't really mean it or whatever the case may be. If he never says nothing, then it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let Rob do his job. That happened. This is what I think. This is just a court of conspiracy. It's just me. I think Rob was on his way out. They drafted his son to keep his ass there. And that's when he signed the 1+1. That's what I believe. I think Rob was on his way out.
To go where?
I think he was going back to Cleveland. That's just me. I think they drafted his son, gave him the biggest number 55 pick contract ever.
Yeah.
To make his ass come on the fuck back and shut the fuck up. That's just what I believe. I don't think they was taking him originally. And then when they heard what Brian had going on behind the scenes, they truck carded his ass. 55th pick, Bronny James.
Trying to make history.
We gonna stop. And again, this is why my name is that name. Trace Jackson Davis signed a 4-year, $7.6 million deal.
Yeah, but it ain't fully guaranteed. But it's not fully guaranteed.
Bronny's is fully guaranteed?
Yes.
How many years would they give him? 2?
4.
4 years?
And what's the name? And what's the name? Shed just signed a deal for like $6 million.
It ain't fully guaranteed. That's the
Because
difference.
you don't really get fully guaranteed contracts in the second round.
You don't. It ain't fully guaranteed. That's the difference.
And a lot of those deals be 2 ways too.
Right. They weren't fully guaranteed.
Right. So Bronny not gonna be on 2-way. This is just a
No.
standard contract.
He got 4 years fully guaranteed. The whole deal. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man.
You made it to where Brian just got to shut the fuck up, sit down now.
My daddy fucked up somewhere down
I don't
the
think.
line.
I just think that's a. There's no way that nigga was going to sign a minimum deal with fucking Cleveland, bro.
No. I think it was gonna be a trade. I think they was gonna swap shit out. They had Allen and whatever to move and sit his ass over there. I just think once they got him, he just had to sit the spot out. I think Brian was on the way out.
I think if I was a GM and I wanted Bron to pull up, I probably would have did a hostage situation. I told Rich Paul, fuck him. We drafting him. We got your son. What you gonna do?
Right.
Tim Legler said that
what
shit.
You gonna do? No, I'm saying if that was me.
No, I'm with you. Tim Legler said the same shit. Like, that's why I'm not rolling. Because if he was going to Cleveland,
how you gonna use that man as a hostage? You gonna hostage his damn son and shit?
Yeah, nigga. This is taking,
that's hilarious, bro.
Nigga, if you Liam Neeson like that, nigga, come get your son, nigga.
Yeah, show me the particular set of skills.
Yeah, nigga, I like your set of skills. 3-level score, shit, nigga.
We need that.
I'm not rolling because if he was going to Cleveland, that nigga would already put the call in. Rich would have worked some shit out. The way them niggas was trading them early second round picks, niggas could have got a pick.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I do know this. LeBron is calculated as the bitch, and there's no way that he didn't. He knew for a fact that him sitting front row in that fucking playoff game was gonna stir some shit up. That won't no accident that he did that.
I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying
that was not an accident.
Again, if he's as calculated as we saying, and we all know he is, that nigga would have already been working that shit behind the scenes. Hey, y'all niggas go ahead and get the 40 or something.
Just the thing. He couldn't opt out of his contract officially till 3 days after the draft. The Lakers went on and cut that shit before it could get to that point. For Bron not to take the full 3-year deal tells me this wasn't what the plan was. Because what's the point of him taking a 1+1?
Because he already done created history. LeBron ain't really got
what I'm saying is the 1+1, the value of the 1+1 is I can leave you in a year if you don't do what I say. That's the value of the 1+1. Yeah. He had to say his career. Who the hell wants him after the +1? It ain't but 2 teams that can even look at him. That's Cleveland and Miami. That's it. There's only 2 teams. Now, with the Jimmy Butler situation that happened, with Riley telling him, hey man, you're gonna have to play for this motherfucking deal. That's still open. Because that runs out in a year and he got the 1+1. There's only 2 places he can go. Miami and Cleveland. That's it. The 1+1, the leverage of the 1+1 is I can leave you in a year. That's it. Because if that's not the case, take the whole 3-year deal. At 40 years old. You can't get extra money. The cap is the cap, or the max of
it. But even with that, if he was leaving for Cleveland this year, based on your conspiracy, it can still go to Cleveland next year.
No, he can't. He can't next year because Mitchell signed the extension. You got to do the trade before the extension of Mitchell kicked in, because now you're gonna be over the damn apron. That's why Maxey could do his deal till everybody else got theirs first. The loophole is the player that plays for the team. He has to not sign his money until all the deals are done, and you got to go last.
But with the apron,
once Mitchell signed, Mitchell realized he had nowhere else to go, because once they traded Bridges out there in Brooklyn, and then he realized the Knicks just don't want him like that, and then he seen that Miami didn't have nothing to make Cleveland budge. He just had to go back to Cleveland.
Right. But with the apron joint, you can just do the one-up, head-up trade. So now I can just trade Mitchell for Bron.
Bron ain't going there without Mitchell.
Hell no, he ain't.
Bron trying to win the ring, bro. He ain't going there without Mitchell. Bron is telling you he can't win the title in the Lakers. He telling you this. That's why he moving the way he moving. He telling you he can't win the title, man, motherfucker. He telling you. He telling you that. He telling you he don't think he can win 4 rounds with this team. He telling you. Talking about I take a pay cut to bring in Jonas Valanciunas. What? Valanciunas, bro? That's how different we get. Valanciunas is the guy you saying I'll take a pay cut for. Come on,
Valanciunas is a solid piece, man. You know,
listen.
Man, that
I'm not
motherfucker went
saying
like
he's
3
garbage
for
or none of
30
that,
and
but
fucking
LeBron
rocked
James
him.
is saying
Goddamn
I will
Valanciunas,
take a pay
goddamn.
cut for Jonas Valanciunas, the man who couldn't play the second half out there with the Pelicans. Come on, man. Hey, hell no.
But
Hell
this be my issue, bro. So yes, we're going to give Valanciunas to appease AD so he can move to the 4 like he wants to play, which is where he thrived throughout the regular season, playing the 4 in 2020. And then in crunch time, we know what it is. You're going to go to the 5. Like, what are we doing, bro?
Listen.
What are we doing?
That sounds good when you can just sign the guy for the minimum at center. You don't have to give Valanciunas 10 a year.
But
you get another center just be a body and bang.
Who?
If you just don't get bodies and bangs, you get that for the minimum.
Who? What centers?
What you mean? JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, hell, they still available. Cousin, if you just get bodies to bang, you can do that.
What Drummond go for?
Now
he got went 2 for 10.
5, I think 5 a year.
That's damn near the vet minimum money.
That's what I'm saying. You could have did that. But they had Drummond already. Drummond was a Laker already before.
Why are we gonna
they had Drummond already?
Like, why are we acting like Jonas?
Same thing I said the other day in the chat.
No, I'm not acting like he's a scrub.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why you talking about Valanciunas?
No, we're not acting like he's a scrub, but come on, man. Come on, man.
I know, bro. Like, no, like Valanciunas is a solid ass piece, bro. Like, I mean, I get what you're saying. You looking at the name. This is LeBron James talking about Jonas Valanciunas.
All these niggas forward, dog.
Yeah,
bro. He's not doing it for him. Come on, man. Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, you more looking at it from a name standpoint.
And then we acting like it was just him, bro. Like it was him and somebody else that the nigga was gonna take the pay cut. Like,
he knew realistically. He could. Listen, DeMar, I don't think he realistically thought he'd get the wall. I think the dad thing with Clay, I think he really thought
he was gonna do it for Klay Thompson.
That I believe was possible. I think he thought his dad being there, you know what I mean? His dad playing for him and all that you were saying. I agree with you there. But Valanciunas though, hell no.
What? The best player in the league. So you ain't taking a pay cut.
Yeah. Valanciunas like 99.
The 97 best player in the league.
You like 99. And for the record, I'm dissing the man, but for the record, Washington, I don't like the signing of him neither because you letting Sarr have a bitch ass excuse not to play center. Should have did the same thing to him like OKC did with Holmgren. Put his ass at the goddamn 5 and get a whiff of this shit young man, and understand what's to come. I don't like that signing for them.
And now Oklahoma City trying to get his ass up out. We was gonna get to them.
Yeah, and I don't. We'll get there.
So perfect segue. Oklahoma City stole your boy Courtney Hartenstein away. Damn, I just seen the term. He got more. First of all, Hartenstein is getting more money. I had seen the
he
gets more money than fucking Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
What a time. Yeah. Congrats to the black man for getting that paper check, man. Get that bag, black man. Let's go.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the Hartenstein to Oklahoma City? I love that move for Oklahoma City. Absolutely.
It's a D. It's a D for me.
A D? Go ahead, explain it.
Because what make OKC good is they play 5. They play 5 out. Mm-hmm. Now you putting the guy at the 4 that's not a 4. Holmgren is not a 4, man. He's not. He can't guard it. He can't score from that shit.
What I was trying
he's not a 4, man. And he's not. He don't need to be taking 7 threes a game.
Work for him neither, because he's too damn light in the ass. And like people like to talk about this stretch 5 shit, but 5's bang, bro, in the league. That's a physical ass position. Everybody can't play that shit. He realizing I can't play that shit.
Listen, he can't play it for 30-something minutes. Maybe he got to cut it down to 15, 20. Cool. But you don't sign a guy for $90 million for 3 years and then tell me he not closing games and all this other bullshit. OKC is not going to be as good in the regular season with this motherfucking playing the 5 full time. Listen, as good as Hartenstein is, and I wanted to keep him. Remember, the starter of the New York Knicks was Mitchell Robinson until the injury. Mitchell Robinson been a starting center for the last 4 years. Let's not get this fucked up. Hartenstein didn't start with the Clippers, Nico. Zubac started over him there too. Yeah. Listen, good utility big, great. He might be the best backup 5 in the league. But now that you gave him this money, now you making him a starter. And now that makes OKC a worse team in the starting lineup. Because Jalen Williams, what makes him good is he'll mismatch at the 4. Now you moving his ass to the 3. Now that means Luke Dort got to get on the bench, or Caruso, or however you doing it. And Luke Dort is best when he at the 3, and you can have 2 fast ass guards on the floor. They fucking up the lineup, like Bob said. Y'all letting one series fuck y'all whole head up when y'all was right there at the fucking series. Y'all was right there. Y'all barely lost in 6. And now y'all about to fuck up with y'all identity to bring this motherfucker in for no goddamn reason. I'm telling you. I think it makes them worse in the regular season. Now, crazy thing is it might help SGA MVP odds because now he might got to score more buckets and shit and all that bullshit. But
How many more buckets
as
can
far
the
as the
man
signing
score?
itself, it made him worse.
Last year.
It made him worse. I give it a D.
Twan, you like to move Hartenstein to the Thunder?
I do because they see that man can't play 5 full time.
It's that simple.
At the end of the day, he can't. Like I understand he ain't gonna play 4 full time neither. Like, but he can't play 5 full time. That motherfucker, they need Hartenstein to, you know what I'm saying, for the extra possessions. They hit that offensive glass and the defensive glass actually, but they definitely gonna need him for the extra possessions because that's what it came down to in that Dallas series. A couple of extra possessions that they just couldn't fucking get.
Yeah,
as far as the whole Dort situation, when you start shifting the lineup, once Caruso got there, I think they kind of fucked up everything anyway. Because they played Giddy off the floor, and they had people like Joe and them playing where they really didn't want them out there. Caruso getting ready to mask all that shit.
Boz, how you feel about the Hartenstein to Oklahoma City move?
I think it's the same thing I was just saying about fucking AD in fucking LA. All this is a move to get Chet some minutes early out the 4, a wear and tear throughout the 82 and then the playoffs. And you just shortening the rotation minutes, and you getting your lineups out. Close the lineup. Jalen Williams gonna be at the 4. I think it was all right. I ain't got no beef with it.
So you don't think Hartenstein gonna close?
Probably not, because like you said, your optimal lineup is with Chet at the 5, opening the floor for SGA to be able to get to the basket and shit.
Yeah. This gonna be tricky, bro. Motherfucker making $87 million sit on the bench with the game on the line. Like,
no, I get the strategy.
Because all you really do want is versatility with your lineups. Like you want to be able to be versatile if need be, which they got that.
Oh no, I ain't talking about from a basketball standpoint. I'm talking about from the money standpoint. The 3 years runs out right when check money comes in. So at the last year of that deal, that's when check extension will kick in. I understand the money strategy of it. I really do. I'm just saying, when you give that man that type of money, and the fourth quarter come when there's 6 minutes left, and he ain't getting up the rest of the game, and you still fuck around and lose on what was saying as far as extra possessions and shit like that, you gonna have to explain that, coach, whatever the fuck his name is. You gotta explain this shit. Yeah. This gonna have to be a conversation because they can't have it both ways. You can't sign this man for the extra possessions and the rebound and shit like that, and then close the game and he ain't in there, and that shit still lose you games. Because that's still gonna be the weakness because he can't play with the game closed.
I'm kind of with man. It's gonna be interesting to see their closing lineup though.
So I'm
yes,
and he don't shoot threes or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Hartenstein don't do none of that.
Like I've been saying it when we was talking about Chet coming in, bro. It's like 5 is banging the league. It's like, hey, bro, it may be 4. Like, so you talking about maybe 12 games in the season where you got to worry about that shit. Like, niggas just they overthink themselves. You know what I'm saying?
And you let Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford be the reason you get this man $90 million. That's what we saying here. You let Derek Lively, your classmate.
That was a knee-jerk reaction to them losing to the Mavericks.
Listen, get a center. I'm cool with the strategy of it. But matter of fact, y'all should have got Valanciunas, motherfucker, for 30. That would have made more sense. So seriously, that would have made more sense. If you'd have got Valanciunas 3 years for 30 instead of giving 3 years 90, that would have made more sense. Because he ain't good enough, or you ain't paying him enough the way you couldn't just bench his ass, think. And ain't got to sit here and explain all this bullshit. This and the third. I think they overthought this one.
I think the only thing is with that is if conversations ain't been had. Cause I ain't one of them niggas where it's like, hey, money got to dictate playing time and playing situations. Like, we had this conversation like, hey, bro, the market is the market. Hey, you're worth whatever you have the leverage to negotiate. So I ain't one of them niggas. Like, we get into that
Okay.
shit.
And so you think somebody else giving about it? You think somebody else getting Hartenstein 30 a year?
I don't know, and it don't matter, bro. He got it. And
No. I'm just going by what you're saying. I'm saying, do you really think somebody else give him 30 a year?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but he got it. And if they had the conversation like, hey, bro, this is what it is, and this is what the rotations is finna look like, then whatever, bro. If it work out that way, cool. Like, if these conversations ain't being had, then it's a problem, and I'm with you. But if they had the conversations and the nigga just happened to get the bread, then the nigga just happened to get the bread. And it is what it is. Like, bro,
ain't no way somebody's getting pretty guy.
you talking on the phone for an hour, bro. When I talked about it, it's like, hey, bro, we gave this nigga X amount of dollars. It's like, hey, bro, I understand why you looking at it like that. Hey, but we know this money is finna come in. And if Jalen Brunson end up signing an extension and taking less bread, then Mikal Bridges don't have no choice but to follow suit and take less bread. Then what are we talking about? It still works itself out. Like, it just is what it is, bro. Like, hey, bro, niggas, bro, if they had them conversations behind the scenes, then, hey, bro, it ain't for us to have an issue with the money that man make.
I don't never really have an issue with the money type shit. Courtney, that shit fucks.
You got to in a cap sport. Yeah. That's what this is. Why y'all think Josh Giddey ain't there? Josh Giddey ain't there because they ain't want to pay him. It always come back to the money. That's why Josh Giddey ain't there. They didn't want to pay him.
I think it's a combination of shit with
Giddey. He want to come off the bench.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of shit with
Giddey. Because he don't want to make less money. It always comes down to the money.
He didn't want to come off the bench.
No, he didn't want to make. You get bench player money when you come off the bench. That's what happens. Malik Monk is getting 80 instead of goddamn 150 like fucking IQ, and he better than IQ because he come off the bench. Nobody gonna tell me Emmanuel Quickly is better than Malik Monk, but you make goddamn half the money he makes because you're a six man.
But IQ in Toronto for what they need is better than Malik Monk.
Man, ain't nobody thinks IQ is better basketball player. Nobody,
bro. Like, what are we doing, bro?
Yeah, nobody believes that shit, and nobody was gonna give him 35 a year.
Toronto believe it because they gave him the bag.
I mean, he was already on the roster though. he was a player.
Right. So if this is where you want to stay, hey, bro, this is what it is. And
man, ain't no way.
Hey, bro, your situation and fit matters, bro. And that shit dictates your
grade. Absolutely matters.
But all of that shit with Giddey comes down to, hey, bro, they sat that nigga down. Hey, this is what we doing. Because I don't think Chicago finna pay him like that.
They better give him some bread. Because he about to have the numbers. He better get some bread.
I don't think that shit gonna be I don't think that shit gonna be vastly different than whatever he would have got in fucking OKC. Because his limitations are his limitations.
So do this move. So as far as this move, do you think it sets Oklahoma City back? Courtney, you think it set them back as far as regular season wise?
Right. Now that again, if the playoffs come and the matchups come out right, I do think they can still make the finals. But I do think more teams can beat them now if they play Hartenstein too much. Okay. If too many teams play them if they play them too much.
All right.
Because I just watched that man against Indiana, couldn't do shit. I just watched that man. I just watched that motherfucker. I just watched.
All right, we're gonna go through some of these other moves. Some of the smaller, the Donovan Mitchell thing. We're gonna touch on that real quick. Anybody surprised? I'm shocked. I ain't gonna lie.
Donovan Mitchell.
I did not think that motherfucker was gonna want to go back to Cleveland, but
Donovan Mitchell surprised.
I think honestly, people take for granted the fact that some people just comfortable with being the man, bro. Like that's a real thing. Like everybody ain't like big on putting themselves in the position to win, like right now, and like making that shit paramount. Or
him and Trae Young got a dose of reality that motherfuckers don't want them like that.
Nah, I think now Trae Young is getting that shit. Trae Young is
why not Donovan Mitchell?
I think Donovan Mitchell. I think the market for him would have been a little bit different than it is like for Trae.
He could have been wanting out. Nobody's moving for him, bro. Yes. He clearly wanted out.
I know Donovan, especially, man. If all Donovan had to do was say, "I'm not re-signing," and Miami,
bro. If the Pelicans would have took Ingram and whoever for him instead of going to get DeJounte Murray, you don't think the Pelicans do that deal for Donovan Mitchell? And Cleveland knowing he don't want to be there. You don't
Yeah,
think
but
that
I
happened?
don't think that Donovan Mitchell would have wanted to be in New Orleans. I think that maybe they talked about it and they was like, "Look, man, we bring you here. Like, you gonna re up here?
Okay,
No,
so
I'm
now
not re up
the
in New Orleans.
teams, the
All right,
teams that won't.
conversation over.
Okay, so the teams that Donovan Mitchell want to go to, none of them moving for him, knowing he don't want to be Cleveland.
No,
He not
I'm
wanted like
telling
this,
you
bro.
right now, Miami didn't do shit because they was waiting on the Mitchell domino to drop for him, saying that he wasn't gonna resign. Miami would have moved for him. They was just waiting on him to do his part first. He had to come first. And what he
And
decided to do was re-sign the deal in Cleveland.
I
Miami was
think
definitely gonna move for him. Definitely.
And I think New Orleans, in your example in New York, looked at it like, hey, bro, we just seen this not work in Portland. So no, I'm not finna bring Donovan Mitchell in here to play with fucking CJ
Right,
McCollum. And no, in
right,
New York, I'm not finna bring this nigga to
right,
play.
And to play
Fuck.
with Brunson.
right,
I just think
right.
it's one of those things. But like you said, bro, Miami just I asked the question, bro, is Pat Riley becoming Danny Ainge? Hey, boy, what we gonna hear about all of these deals you almost did?
This is the thing. A lot of people got to understand that this time of year, shit get thrown out right and left, and it don't necessarily be coming from teams. It's really hard to figure out the angle. A lot of times it'll be agents posturing for their particular client, throwing another name out here saying we looking at him trying to get him this type of deal. Now his client can get this type of deal, some type of shit like that. Miami ain't been in the position to really make no moves, bro. Miami name get thrown out there every offseason, and the fan base read these goddamn tweets and get all butt hurt over not signing the motherfucker that we was never gonna fucking sign anyway or try to acquire anyway because we didn't have the fucking pieces. Like a lot of that shit, like a lot of this Pat Riley blame. The only thing that Pat Riley, if you want to blame him for, which I salute him for, is passing on Bradley Beal because he flat out passed on Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal didn't want to waive that no trade clause, and that turned out to be a good motherfucking decision. But other than that, nobody was fucking coming. We couldn't even get nobody here. Like a lot of
And Bill make more money than Mitchell.
yes, and he flat out passed on him though because Bradley Beal was
What I'm
ready to
saying,
come to
what I'm
Miami.
saying is Mitchell should be easier to get because he make less money.
Yeah, but they
Before
was
the
gonna try
extension.
to get Donovan Mitchell. I'm telling you, from the reports I've seen from the Miami, I follow one podcast in particular. 5 reasons, 5 on the floor. That's the name of it. Shout out to them. The host of that show is I don't think he is no more, but he a credential Heat member. Like so, he got like credentials. He used to be a beat writer for them, like in the locker room, all that type of shit. Pretty much, he the only nigga I listen to. I listen to Barry Jackson when it comes to Miami Heat news because he is one of the few motherfuckers that actually talks to the front office about their move. Like they was gonna try to get Donovan Mitchell, bro. If Donovan, all they had to do, but all Donovan Mitchell had to do was say, "I don't want to re-sign in Cleveland," and that would have been it. And they would have.
So Mitchell was a bitch, is what you say.
Yes, it's done. That's why I said I'm
All
shocked.
right.
That's why I
All
said
right.
I'm
I'm
shocked.
cool. I'm cool.
You know what I mean?
Say
That's
less.
why I was like, I'm shocked by the Donovan Mitchell shit because Mitchell flat out was
Say
like,
less.
you know what? Fuck it.
Say less.
I'm cool with losing in the second round. Like,
Say less. Say
I'm
less.
the man
Stupid,
here. I'm
yeah.
not gonna be the man there playing with Jimmy type shit.
All
And
right. Say less.
that's some shit that people like, you know what I mean? Everybody ain't Paul George, homie. Like, you know what I mean? Some of these motherfuckers want to be the man, even though they might not all the way like clearly beat him. Some of these motherfuckers want to go for it. Like, he clearly one of them motherfuckers that want to go for it. But now the question is, what the fuck do Cleveland do? Because Darius Garland camp done made it clear. If this motherfucker coming back, we out. Send us elsewhere. You know what I mean? So
The Spurs told him they don't want him. They took Chris Paul. So
yeah,
regardless, you might want to
I'm just
work on
saying,
your
like,
ball shooting.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm just waiting to see what the next
You
domino.
might want to work on your ball shooting, brother. You might want to work on your ball shooting. Yeah, I mean, that's the reality of it, bro.
Yeah.
You might want to work on it, bro.
Cleveland
You got nowhere to go,
mess
home.
right now.
You might want to work on it. His best bet is this. After next year, I think Van Vliet is up. Houston might be a team that he might want to see if they'll fuck with him once Van Vliet deal is up. Because he got to hope that Ahmed Thompson is legit as a defender / off ball dude. So that's the team he needs to look for going forward. If I'm him, it's Houston. If I'm him, just for the record.
Okay. Couple of other moves. We were talking about going to state earlier. Slow mo. Kyle Anderson signed a deal. Do y'all think Slow Mo get minutes on the floor with the Warriors?
Nah.
Because we brought out everybody. We was bringing up the names. We ain't bring up Kyle Anderson name as far as players that could or could not potentially be in the rotation. So you don't think he will be in the rotation? They signed that
If
man.
he is, it won't be enough for him to matter. No.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? Y'all like the move? What you like the slow move to go slow mo the Golden State move?
I'm sitting up here trying to catch up on all of their moves. So they got slow mo.
They
They
got
got
Melton,
Melton.
And Buddy Hill.
Buddy Hill,
And
yeah,
Buddy Hill. Yeah, no.
to replace Clay,
Yeah,
essentially.
man. Tell me you tanking
No,
without
Clay
Jellicoe.
was already there.
You think they in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes?
That shit over with.
Hey, listen, man.
They can't be. They're not gonna be in the sweepstakes because they're gonna win too many games to be in the sweepstakes. But at the same time, they are nothing more than a play-in team. They'll be nothing more. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna miss that with what they have at the moment. Like, that shit ain't good over there. They need. I don't know how they're gonna get Wiggins out of there, but they need to get Wiggins out of there. Try to flip him for something.
Playing.
So we gotta ask these questions. We gotta
Trying to
ask it
get
because of the
Harvey.
roster.
They
Go
trying
Does
to
the
get
Christian need to put the Bible up like Kendrick Lamar said and then ask for a trade?
I was gonna get there, but that was gonna be the next thing.
we know he not gonna do that, bro. He wouldn't step up. Like all of this shit could have been avoided if that nigga said, "Give Draymond his bread, give Clay his bread, and we ain't gotta worry about this shit."
The word is Clay told him not to do that.
Yeah.
The word is Clay told him not to go to the front office and do that.
Yeah, they had
But you don't even get the chance to do that shit. And this Steph, bro, if you got the juice like we all think you do, hey, that ain't getting out.
No, but I'm saying they saying Clay put it out. Like he flat out told him, don't do it. I want the front office to prove to me they want me. But what they were saying.
That's fine. And I'm just going to do that shit anyway. Because I don't want the distraction, bro. Hey, after the first month and a half of the season, we all knew what it was with Clay. Hey, bro, y'all just get this nigga his bread, bro. So if that nigga not gonna do that, we think he finna ask for a trade.
I don't think he's gonna ever ask for a trade, but I think he's in a position where he should. He's never gonna do it. He's never gonna do that shit, man. Stephen Curry.
And now you look crazy.
I think he's gonna be one of them guys that just die on the Golden State Hill. Like,
hey, bro, which is why
Kobe,
I never have no issue. This is why I never have no issue with Bron, bro. Hey, I know how niggas is finna critique me and look at me and my legacy, bro. So, hey, bro, fuck y'all. I'm going to Miami. Hey, bro, fuck y'all. I'm going to Cleveland. Hey, bro, I need AD here in LA, bro, because I'm finna get a shit. Steph know what it is, bro. So as a nigga, like some of y'all got him in the 10. Hey, as a fringe nigga outside of the top 10 ever, bro. Hey, I'm not finna have the last 4, 5, 6 of my years where I'm barely making the playoffs, or I'm getting out in the first round, or I'm not making the playoffs at all, bro. Because that shit just hurt my case. No, nigga. Hey, bro, get the shit done. Get that nigga his bread so we can maximize whatever the fuck we finna do.
But this is the thing. I don't think nobody is paying attention to the fact that maybe they just realize that you ain't got it no more, bro. It's time to get rid of your ass. You being more of a distraction because you being diva-ish and you not as good as you were.
Hey, bro, but he been that. He been that. So again, we can cut out some of this bullshit by just giving the nigga the bread. Cause then the nigga can just play free. Hey, I'm not trying to force nothing out here on the floor. I don't got shit to prove. I got my bread. I can just play.
Yeah. So Clay, you think Clay was just jealous that Poole and Wiggins got the money before him?
Bro, Draymond was. I'm absolutely finna feel the type of way. Hey, y'all paid that nigga after the chip, got him the fuck out the way, and then y'all had the audacity to ask me if I was gonna come off the bench for the nigga. Then you got the nigga you drafted in the second round, and you want me to come off the bench for that nigga, and you didn't want to give me the bread, bro. Fuck y'all, bro. We all sit here and talk about these niggas.
Well, that answers my question about bench money versus starter money. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. And he still took that bread. That's how I know it was personal for him because he took that bread.
That GM for the Warriors that constructed all this shit, he knew what the fuck was going on. That's why he got the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, he seen that shit in his sleeve.
He got that. He got up out of there. Dunleavy can do all this bad.
Once the owner starts saying, "Hey, bro, I don't like." Not only do I not want to be I don't want to be a tax team. Period. Like,
but I think a lot of these motherfuckers getting ready to get fucked up with this new CBA.
Yeah, that nigga said, bro, I don't want to be a tax team. Period.
Yeah, but they agreed to the tax, so ain't no pity for me. Shit. Y'all agreed to it. Shit.
Yeah, man. Well, such is life. All right. Hold on, damn, I lost my head in a couple of moves. Joe Ingles to the Timberwolves.
Non-store.
That shit.
Yeah, Joe Ingles to the Timberwolves. 1 year deal. Which he probably
I
won't
don't
play.
hear that shit at all. Like I don't. That shit's dumb.
Yeah.
Like I can't say that because he can do what Kyle did, minus the defense. But then it's like
I mean,
defense part back.
and
I'm
he a
about to
locker
say he a
room guy.
clone.
He's been in the league for a long ass time and shit. Which you trying to get some of these young boys over the hump, which he ain't been over no goddamn hump, but you know what I mean. But I mean, you can never go wrong with adding a veteran presence to your locker room if it don't cost you shit.
No, he in the way.
If it don't cost you shit. So all right, damn, Malik Beasley. I didn't even know this shit. Malik Beasley, the 1 year deal with the Pistons. What the fuck?
I love that deal. Love that. I love it. Cause you basically telling Cade we gonna get all the shooting around you. Time to perform, bro. They should be a playing team next year. Flat out.
Yeah, but you doing that shit at the expense of who?
Do they got a coach net?
Jaden Ivey. Yeah, I don't think Ivy's like that. I never did. So Ivy's a six man.
I agree with you, but my thing is, so then why not just move the nigga?
No, because he's an asset as a player, as a six man. Six man matter. Like your bench matter. Trying to get through.
Plus, he's still on a rookie deal.
Right. It even matter. It matters.
Bro, so is the other nigga, the nigga from Houston, Sasser.
Yeah, but I mean, it's hard to move the niggas because they don't make it.
Yeah, Sasser, you just die man out.
For another young guy, like, you know what I mean? You might as well keep your young guy.
Yeah. I mean, this is where we at with the league. A lot of guys that can play ain't gonna play. Shit. Y'all know my motto. You gotta take somebody's shit. Y'all know how my shit go. So Sasser, you got to take Ivy's shit and practice and make the motherfuckers say, I'm picking you over Ivy. But as of right now for Cade, now that we done gave Cade the max extension, we don't want no excuses. We're gonna give you all the spacing you need for you and Jalen Durham. So with Tobias, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Malik Beasley, you got 3 top 3-point shooters, percentage-wise, and guys that can shoot a value, which should be an improved offense. And defensively, try to get out some wins. And now with Atlanta, quote-unquote, falling back, Chicago falling back, all right, Kate, you can get one of the playing spots. Number 1 pick, let's do it. Let's do it. It should be 25, 8 out of your ass. Let's go.
I don't think Detroit is as bad as what they showed last year, but
so the Thompson twin ain't starting either.
I personally would start him and put Malik Beasley off the bench with Tim Hardaway, and then have Tim Hardaway Jr. start at the 2. Me personally, but I'm thinking they're going vet starters, and then young boys bench like a bench mob type of thing, where like you're doing everything around Cade and Durham, and then have the young boys come in and run that shit up. Basically, almost like 2 styles. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking they're doing. Which I thought Monty Williams was going to do last year, but Monty Williams fucked it up. So I don't think this coach will do the same thing. But with that said, Detroit should be playing.
Yeah, I think they got to start Thompson because you don't want to have a Seward's not shooting ass and Ivy's not shooting ass on the floor
at the same time.
Yeah, like I think you got to start. I think you got to start Thompson. And a nigga just do too much for you not to start him because you still need some defense on the floor on the wing.
Yeah, that nigga switch on me night.
Do y'all like the Tobias Harris move with him signing him?
Love it.
Tobias Harris agent is one of the best agents ever in history.
Gotta be.
Okay, y'all tell me I'm talking shit about Jonas, and then we gonna do this to Tobias. Tobias number 98.
I mean, you did that shit for Jonas.
No. I'm saying y'all saying it, so I'm saying Tobias is 98. Shit, Tobias is a great regular season player.
252. What is that a year?
26. Yeah, he's a great regular season player.
You got the best.
I'm with you. My nigga had $300 million for the career.
That nigga got the same agent as Kirk Cousins. Goddamn it, he got an agent on him. Salary.
My nigga got $300 million for the career.
When you're 6'9", and versatile enough, that's what you get.
2 for 52.
Yeah, I love the signing for Detroit. I love it. Like I said, it makes it where Cade got less excuses.
This is
that's all it does.
Detroit
I love
too, right?
Huh?
This is second stint in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the move for Detroit.
Yeah.
I love it for Detroit.
All right, we're gonna go through just run down. So I'm some of these lesser moves.
Oh yeah, before you start on that, would y'all bench McCollum on the Murray trade?
Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna want to like take that role.
What?
But I would make him a 6 man.
If you keep it, are you keeping Ingram?
I mean, even if you keep Ingram, would you bench McCollum?
If you keep Ingram, then you're gonna have to, because either Herb or other
Murphy.
that
Hey,
really
you
shoot.
start
Murphy,
her
yeah.
and Murphy. It would be the wings with Murray. What hell yeah, I'm benching CJ McCollum. Just be the 6 man.
I don't think Willie Green gonna
Even
do
with
it.
that, because I'm with you. I'm thinking that Ingram's gone. I'm not even
Hold on
factoring
real
Ingram
quick.
into this.
Court, you will bench McCollum
Easily.
with the money he making?
Line his ass
No,
up,
listen.
Line his ass up, Brian.
No, he called me up for nothing. No,
Hey, look,
this is what I'm saying.
you do make hella bread.
If I can't remember, I said when he got the extension last year, I wouldn't have gave it to him because I thought he was the 6 man. I said when he got the extension.
But he got it. But he
No,
got it.
listen. He got it, and he'll be a bench player.
Right.
He'll be a
Okay.
bench player. What's up?
So what are we talking about?
No, I don't think Willie Green gonna do it though. I think the Pelicans got
Who
worse.
do you think the starting lineup gonna be? Are you okay? First of all, if Ingram is there, I mean, because that matters a lot. I guess I don't think it matters for who's starting at the 2, but because
it do matter because if McCollum started at the 2, they worse.
No, I'm saying for me, either way, it wouldn't matter for me whether Ingram is there or not. I'm not starting McCollum. I'm just not.
And I think Willie Green is, and I think the McCullers has got worse because of this trade. Because they're not gonna bench McCollum.
I don't know. That's gonna be iffy. They lost Najee Marshall, who going to Dallas, by the way.
Yeah, it don't matter. He won't better than Murphy no way.
Nah, but I bet you motherfucker won't touch Luka ass. I bet y'all gonna stay the fuck out of Luka face now.
Don't matter. He won't play. Light skin got it.
Najee choke niggas.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man, good man from out the city. And he be in the trenches bumping in the summer.
Yeah. All right. Mason Plumlee to Phoenix on a 1-year deal. You like it? Wet?
That shit ain't about shit.
Big man. I mean, shit, you got some cool, man.
Let me ask you this, Wet.
Can do.
I think Folks is available. Lowry's available. Dennis Smith Jr. is available. Tyus is available. Why you think Phoenix, John Wall, why you think Phoenix ain't touching any point guards, man?
I don't know what the new owner got going on with James Jones at the GM, but they dropping the ball on all this shit. That shit could have been taken care of last season. John Wall was there for the taking last season, ready to go. They went with IT, which is cool, but they didn't fucking put him on the floor. So I honestly don't know. When all the rumors were swirling around about they was gonna trade KD, I'm like, all right, cool. He the easiest piece to move because he's the one that's up for an extension. He can get the fuck up out of there, and you can get what you can get back for him and call that shit a day, cut your losses, and start the fuck over.
Twan, do you think he request out before the deadline?
I don't think he gonna publicly request out now.
Because this shit going to get ugly in Phoenix. And like how the shit like Boz was saying with Stephen Curry, you on the last half of your career, bro. You ain't trying to go out as no playing nigga every fucking year. Like,
he ain't been a player, nigga.
No, I'm not. I know, but I'm just saying. Realistically, Phoenix, man, fucked up right now. Like,
no, they fucked it. They fucked up as soon as they acquired Bradley Beal. They fucked up then.
Yeah.
But they ain't played that many games together though. What 20 games total, maybe?
And that's the problem.
That's part of the problem. That's part of the problem.
But I'm saying in the 20 games they played together, won't they like 15-5 though? In like the 20 they played?
With the games they played with each other. I just know that is the main deal. You can't get them 3 motherfuckers on the floor together. Like,
and that's pretty much been his case in Brooklyn and now Phoenix. He's caught a raw deal with that shit each and every time.
Kind of feel bad for KD, man, because
I don't.
All he want to do is just hoop. Like, I know, I really do. Because all he want to do is just hoop. He ain't really with the extra shit, man. But he just can't.
It's the same thing, bro. You keep putting yourself in these situations, and you don't be thinking that shit all the way through. Like, I don't want Bradley Beal here and that nigga be hurt all the fucking time. Like, you
Because he
did
had
that.
to co-sign that trade. He had to.
Like, you went to Brooklyn with Kyrie, knowing Kyrie was on some nut shit. And as much as niggas is talking about this backtracking shit and we need to apologize to Kyrie, no, the fuck we don't. There was a fucking state mandate, bro. That was a private institution. You gotta do what the rules fucking say. And if you don't,
We
then
talking
you're not
about with the COVID shot shit.
Yeah, like that's what it is, bro. He made that decision, and that nigga finicky as fuck, so he left. Bro, you wanted James Harden there, like you wanted that shit. No, I don't feel bad for that nigga, bro. You made them decisions.
I mean, I don't know.
All right, sound like a bad man.
I ain't gonna say I feel bad. I just said there's been some fucked up luck behind
That's
it.
what I feel bad about, because it's like a lot
it,
of the misfortunes is really out of his hands and shit. It's
like,
motherfuckers
No,
around him
it's
can't
not,
help
bro.
shit.
Like, hey, Kyrie is gonna go off, like he gonna go off script. That's what it is, bro. He gonna do that shit at any point in time. Except for, and we still waiting to see it now. Like,
I was about to say that right now, he done got married and all that shit. He a different motherfucker
at that
now,
point
bro.
in time, that was that nigga's MO, and you signed with that
different
nigga.
motherfucker now.
Whether that nigga was playing or not, the nigga was still out there having them niggas top 2 in the fucking East before bullshit happened.
I'm not disputing
so,
none of the. I'm not disputing none of the results, bro.
So
I'm simply talking about the misfortune piece.
About this nigga. I'm not worried about, you know what I'm saying, whether niggas feel sorry for him or not, because I don't feel sorry for the shit. It's just been some fucked up situation. It is what it is. You play through the shit. That's all he has done is play through the shit. Even when he wanted, he said he wanted out that one summer. They said no, fuck that. You playing? Okay, cool. I'm gonna boot up, and yeah, we top 2 in the East until a nigga running. Jimmy Butler running to my fucking knee again. Like, we just gonna bump. I'm gonna bump regardless.
I'm with you. I'm
Listen, man. What's the owner name? Ishbia?
Nah, Sai. Joe Sai.
Who the GM? Who is Ishbia? Who's Matt Ishbia to the Suns?
I don't know.
To the Suns, that's the owner.
That's what I was saying. The owner. Hey, listen, man. Ishbia. Listen, we got motherfucking Niko Jovic, goddamn Jaime Jaquez Jr. Just goddamn. Listen.
Right.
Pieces, baby.
Right.
Bring that man on South Beach, man. Put him out his misery, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I just wonder why they ain't signed a point guard yet. I just think that's crazy.
No, I don't know. The point guard shit is kind of funny, man.
That shit's stupid.
It's kind of funny, but I don't know. You know what? I do know. Devin Booker went to the motherfuckers and was like, I got it. I'm gonna do this shit. I
don't even think Booker did that. I think it's to keep Bill on the floor, because you have to put Bill to the bench.
You would have to move. I mean, nah. Yeah, you would. Yeah, because if they brought a point guard in, you would have to move, because he's too small to play the 3, unless you just gonna run 2 small wings at the like, you know what I'm saying,
right,
wing position. But I mean, if you're gonna run 2 small wings, you want to get them 2 dynamics of like them. That's the type of scoring you're gonna want to put out there. If you are gonna do it.
What's Bill? 6'4"?
Yeah, about 6'4".
Yeah.
And Book
6'4", 6'4". Book about 6'5", 6'4".
Yeah.
Ass wings. But I mean, if you're gonna do it with anybody, there might be the 2 motherfuckers to do it with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're gonna get on the offensive end if them motherfuckers could play. Which is really Bradley Beal, because Devin Booker ain't really got no durability issues. It's really Bradley Beal there.
Even though he missed quite a few games this year too.
Yeah.
Booker made all NBA. Booker was there. He made 65 games.
And whenever he went crazy scoring wise, they fucking lose.
Yeah.
Book 6'6".
You 6'6".
Yeah, I thought he was 6'5", 6'6".
Mm-hmm.
That's still too small. That play with another guy that's about 6'4".
And he played 68.
Right.
Chris Paul to play with Wemby. Do y'all like it? Love it?
We seen that. It's just been late. Like, it's been late, but we seen it coming. As far as Chris Paul getting with
I think the Spurs.
What the fuck?
Should it be a playoff block?
Hey, I want the call. I lock. I'm this close to calling the motherfuckers a lock, bro. Play in at worst. I'm playing in at worst.
Should they be a lock?
I'm this close to calling them like I ain't all the way there. I ain't all the way there.
Out of the 18, like I'm talking about out of the 8 that actually make
I
it.
will say this.
Should they
I
be a
will say
lock?
they are a play-in lock. I will say they are
If
play-in
they-
lock.
If they finesse this and they end up getting DeMar in the deal, then yes. Because I've been seeing some stuff that they still trying to get DeMar.
I thought they was trying to help the Kings get his
I
ass.
seen
No.
that too. I seen both reports.
I don't give a fuck who get him. Just
Okay,
as long
so
as they Miami.
there you go. My next question.
Yeah,
Rosters as is. Spurs and Warriors. Who finished with a better record?
Spurs. That's a no-brainer for me. Spurs.
As is, I don't know. I might
I'll
lean.
go Golden State.
I might lean Warriors.
Yeah, I'll go Golden
I'm going
State
with the
as
Spurs.
is.
I'm going with the Spurs.
I might still lean Warriors. It ain't by much though. It
The
ain't by
West
much.
the West gonna be tricky next year when motherfuckers get
Because
healthy.
if Chris Paul plays 72 games, Wemby gonna finish top 5 MVP.
I think he's gonna finish top 5 in MVP regardless.
Regardless.
No, I think Chris Paul got to be there for it to happen.
I think
He got to be there for it to happen.
The trajectory he was on, shit.
Yeah, but the winning got to matter. Chris Paul got to be there for the winning part.
But remember, I said this before. I even thought he was gonna get Chris Paul.
do,
This
bro.
is the last year of y'all beating the Spurs ass, bro. That motherfucker getting ready to have these bitches in the playoffs every year from here on out.
That's why I'm asking you to be a playoff lock.
I ain't gonna say lock. I ain't ready to say lock yet.
I'm not. No,
I ain't ready
not
to
a
say
lock.
lock.
No.
Yeah, I ain't ready to
Like
say
I
lock.
said, that West is gonna be a motherfucker.
Bro, this
when,
nigga
when my nigga Ja get back, man.
Bro, this nigga made
Yeah,
all
Archie and
defense. He made all defense. He finished second in defensive player of the year, and he played 29 minutes a game.
I thought he should have been. I thought he should have won.
That nigga plays. If he plays 35, first of all, hold on, my fault. Let me get this part straight. The nigga averaged 21, 11, and 4 assists with fucking
like
3.6 blocks, 3.6 blocks, and 1.2 steals. If that nigga plays 35 minutes a game, bro, he's going to be top 5.
3.6 blocks is fucking crazy. That's
if he plays 35 minutes, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying Chris Paul got to be there for the winning part of it. That's what I'm saying. Chris Paul plays 72 games.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't think
you got right.
Bro, you talking about 6-7 more minutes? Now you talking
but
about
look, I think the winning shit kept him from winning Defensive Player of the Year last year because he should have been Defensive Player of the Year.
It did.
I think that shit. So I mean, I can see what Courtney's saying because that shit absolutely cost him Defensive Player of the Year.
So he's all NBA. So he's all NBA first, second team lock, and he's first team all defense lock.
First team all defense lock for sure. First team all defense lock.
Bro, we talking about this nigga's probably gonna average 27, 15, 5, 5, and 2 or 3 steals. He's absolutely gonna be top 5 in MVP voting regardless of record, bro. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. 27, 15, 5, 5, and 2 or 3 steals.
Okay. So that leads to the next question, man.
Go ahead.
If we was to do a top players going into next season, with projecting being part of the criteria for the 23, for the 24, 25 league.
Yep.
Where you got him?
Yes. He in the 10, bro.
All right, you got him as high as 10. I ain't gonna go 10. I'm gonna say 15 for sure.
27, 15, 5, 5, and 3.
I ain't gonna go 10.
So you got him in the 5 then with that.
It ain't far off if we projecting, bro. I'm
saying using this season, projecting in the next season.
Let me qualify.
For one season, you got a top 10.
We projecting on stats or record?
No. What I'm saying is, whatever criteria you want to use, based off this season, going into next season.
If we project
going into next season,
if we projecting just off numbers, that nigga absolutely in the 5.
Top 5 players, just going off numbers.
Just off stats, he absolutely in the bro. 27, 15, 5, 5, and 3.
This is projecting. You projecting his damn numbers type shit.
No, that's what you got to do though.
Bro,
I'm saying going to the next season.
Bro, he at 21, 11, 4, 4, and 2 now.
As a rookie on 29.
On 29 minutes.
So you tack on that extra 5-6 minutes. Yeah.
That's easy, bro.
Tricky. That shit gonna get
this
tricky.
This is with niggas not giving him the ball. Now you got a point guard that's gonna give this nigga the ball, bro.
And gonna cuss you the fuck out if you don't give him the ball.
He averaged 21 and niggas wouldn't pass him the pill.
That shit is overblown, man. Motherfuckers was giving.
No, it's not, bro.
No, nigga.
We watch bad clips when niggas look at him off.
I know. I'm just saying.
He top 10 in usage, man. Like,
I was about to say,
10 in
man,
usage
like that shit was overblown, bro. Like, I mean, cause people would see a couple of highlights of motherfuckers like not passing to him when they should have passed it to him, but they make it seem like they were just freezing Wemby out half the season and shit.
Like, a lot of that shit.
Wemby was
getting
dropped.
Also,
bro,
a lot of that shit he had to go get that shit on his own.
I say this shit all the time. Hey,
fuck
fuck the masses, bro. This is us talking.
Yeah,
we seen that nigga, them niggas not try to get that nigga the ball, bro.
You'll see a play where a motherfucker, okay, like he might have came off a pick and roll and the lob was there, you didn't throw the lob type shit. Bad decision. That happens. That's why the Spurs was that bad of a team.
We not gonna act like it's 4 or 5 times a game.
That's why the Spurs were that bad of a team.
Okay,
they was just like trying not to get
again. We talking about offensive touches. So 4 or 5 times a game is 2 to 3 points. You the niggas that talk about 2 points over the season average matters, bro. So if you're talking about 4 to 5 possessions a game and a nigga played 71 games,
I'm with you. I think
he would have averaged 25 this year.
I'm with you. I think if you
with a point guard that's gonna actually try to give that nigga the ball, bro, it ain't out of the realm to think that nigga can average 30 next year.
30 might be too far.
I was about to say 30 kind of wild.
Yeah, 30 might be too far.
Bro, if he missed out on
but I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
If he missed out on 4 or 5 possessions without niggas really trying to give him the ball, and then you bring in a point guard that's going to actively try to get a nigga the ball.
For both of y'all's sake at that.
So you sound like goddamn the Spurs should be a lock. They should be a top 6 lock.
So Wemby is your front runner for MVP next year?
My front runner is probably Shea. It's Shea Luka. My front runner is a Shea Luka Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know what it is, bro. The writing is on the wall, bro. Hey, they trying to paint that nigga to be him. And it's understandable. I get it, bro. But if this nigga can average 27, 15, 5, 5, and 4.
And now if he's averaging that, I'm with you.
And that shit's on the table.
It ain't gonna matter if they got 31 wins.
I don't think it matter at all, bro.
It ain't gonna matter if he got. He ain't getting in there with no losing record.
I'm with you. I feel what you're saying, Courtney. Because like I said, that his record cost him Defensive Player of the Year.
I don't think the record gonna matter at all, bro. I think niggas gonna vote for that nigga for MVP, bro. I really do.
I will reject.
I really do, bro.
He's gonna be lead vote getter for All-Star next year.
You think he'll be leading vote getter?
Yeah, they gonna push that.
Oh, that might be possible, but he ain't making no goddamn battle with no losing record. Yeah, that he ain't doing. I'm doing that. But I do believe though, if Chris plays 70, 72 games.
Courtney, you didn't even answer your own goddamn question. Do you got the Spurs as a playoff lock?
Yeah. If Chris Paul plays 72 games, yeah.
It's contingent upon Chris
Paul.
And
where do you project them at for next year?
Oh, they're top 6. No, I'm saying I got him as a top 6 lock if Chris Paul plays 72 games.
No, I'm talking about Wemby.
Oh, Wemby going into the season? Somewhere in that 14 to 20 range. Because I can't give you 500 more minutes of credit and push you that far up. I gotta see what you do with it. Now, I will say this. Me having him rank 16, 17 could look stupid as hell by the end of the season, going into the season. That's why I'm saying going into the season. Now, after the season, it's a whole nother, because them the only 2 times I think you should rank players. Going into it, and then after it's done. Mm-hmm. Right. So going into it, I could look like a damn dummy by the time season ends. No, I mean, but I also know
not really, because if you
rank, but playing 500-600 more minutes a game is a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot for a season. That's a lot for a guy who's never done it. It's a lot.
Yeah, and then like I said, we gotta everything. Nobody kind of factors in health or lack of health. So once his minutes uptick, the potential for him to not be healthy, like that increases as well. So you know what I mean?
I mean, that's all about the projection. I mean, you can project him as a 10 game. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Projecting going into the season. Like, for example, going into next season. Should he be ranked higher than Bam?
Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, they right around like I probably this is right like a rough like just going off the top of my head. I probably would have Wemby around like 15, 14 range, Bam around like 16, 17 range.
That's what I'm saying. But by the season end, Wemby could be in the 10 and Bam could still be at the 15, 16 range.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So going into the season, I think they're around the same range.
Yeah.
By season end, I think it could be a totally different conversation. I just think going into the season, him, Bam is around that same shit going into it.
I agree with that.
Going into it. Like Anthony Edwards, who should be higher, him or Wemby?
Anthony Edwards. I don't think that's even arguable. I think that's like a no-brainer. Anthony Edwards over Wemby right now, especially if we projecting and using.
One season project.
Yeah. If we're using the rubric of what happened last season as like a rubric to project for next year.
Right. Next season only.
Yeah,
you think he should be higher than Wemby going into
it?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a player that's like an eyeball more. All right, him or Kawhi?
That's a good one.
Kawhi came out all NBA, all that shit. Him or Kawhi next season?
I probably would go Kawhi. I would get denied to Kawhi.
See, I think I would go Wemby.
But if you do go Wemby, I wouldn't. I mean, I could see that. I think that's one you could go either way. Like I think Kawhi could like starting the season could be in the same range as Wemby, Bam, him. Let me think who else could possibly be in that range.
We ain't gotta make it hard. We just use all NBA. Him or Devin Booker.
Wemby
over Booker.
Yeah.
Who else made third team all NBA this past season? It was Booker. Halliburton. Him and Halliburton.
Wemby. No,
him or Bron.
My guy. You know, Halliburton is my guy. It's Wemby though.
Him or Bron.
Wemby
over Bron going to next season?
Yeah.
Well, I really think this nigga's finna be like
27,
no.
I'm just putting it on record. I've been putting it on record. That's all.
Wemby about to be
record. Y'all know how I do.
Said he wanted on
and
wax.
who the other player that made all NBA? Who the last one on third team?
Was it Kawhi?
Yeah,
Kawhi made second. It was Booker, Holly, LeBron.
Did he make all NBA?
He didn't make it. Sabonis. That's what it was. Sabonis. It was Sabonis.
Sabonis.
It was Sabonis. That's what it was. Sabonis. He'd be higher than Sabonis.
Yeah,
sure.
Easily.
Down him up. So that's top 15 talk right there. Yeah. That's top 15 talk right there.
Yeah.
Third team was Book, Steph, Tyrese, Bron, and Sabonis.
So all right, him and Steph.
Stephen Curry.
I think that nigga might be for the Steph next year, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you gonna take Wemby over Steph?
I think the Spurs got a better record than the Warriors. That's why I asked. I think the Spurs are gonna be better than the Warriors. As of today.
I think the Spurs is gonna be better than the Warriors. As a team, I'm with you on that. I'm not arguing that. I just think going into you hit the nail on the head with qualifying like the comments that going into it, shit gonna be different come February probably. You know what I mean? I'm talking about going into it because at the end of the year, Wemby being the best player in the league is not out of the question for me. This is not. But going into it, it is. But he could very well be the best player in the NBA by All-Star break.
Okay, so now that we having this discussion, everybody had their list ready come September. That's all I'm saying. Had your 50 ready.
We do it every year. You know we'll do it.
No, but them two ain't been on. Don't do no tears shit. Don't do no had your 50 ready. Had your goddamn 50 ready. Come goddamn September. Had your shit ready. You got to stand on this. Yeah. Stand on this. Had your 50 ready. That's all I'm saying. Have your 50 ready. Because I'm looking at guys at the back line of this motherfucker too. Scotty Barnes got max. Franz Wagner got max. Like all these dudes get this max money and everybody like, oh, it's cool. Because that's what they got to do. Put that motherfucker in 68 best player in the league and let's see if that shit's still cool. We're gonna see what this shit gonna take. Cause that's where we at now. Cause all these dudes getting paid, it ain't these top motherfuckers. And everybody act like this shit cool. So we're gonna see where it's at when it comes to that. Yes, I'm gonna have to stand on this one.
My joint froze.
Wemby,
Yeah, you good?
Froze. I was saying, bro, I said him and Golden State is gonna be close, but I would probably give the nod to Golden State. So
no. I'm with you.
But to the point, hey, bro, for our fantasy league, bro, if I get the first pick,
you taking
Get
Wemby.
Yeah.
Taking Wemby.
Yeah.
They better not let me get the number one pick. I just won the motherfucker. Don't let me go run this shit back.
no,
All right, him or Durant. Go to the next season.
Wemby.
You got me fucked up if I'm gonna say that shit.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Man, hey, listen, I didn't want to say the motherfucker over Bam, but shit,
bruh.
That was your choice to do that. And shout out to you for being outside recording this shit. You done lost 10 pounds. I watched this shit in an hour and 30 minutes. I am
going through it right now, bro. I'm going through. I'm so hot. I hope y'all appreciate what the fuck I had to do to bring y'all a quality sounding episode, so y'all don't hear no goddamn babies running around.
That nigga t-shirt sound like Velcro when he gonna pull that motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, bro.
My boy look like he in a wet t-shirt contest right now. You hear
me? This shit is crazy. It's like, bro, I gotta get my life together. I can't go to hell, man.
That motherfucker rag, he can bring that shit right out.
I cannot go to hell
right now, nigga.
Hey man, all right, hold on. A couple more. I want to touch a couple of these real quick, just so our motherfuckers don't feel left out. Alec Burke.
Talk about.
What we talking about?
Non-story.
Non-story. Next. Yeah. Talk about.
Hey, fuck that. Y'all ain't about to do my goddamn team like that. We done touched on y'all motherfucking bullshit.
Hey, look, I know why you brought it. I know why you brought it up, but you shouldn't have. Like, we shouldn't even be talking.
Right. Hey, man, I'm so mad. Bro, I told
your free agent move was the press conference at the end of the season.
God
when Pat Riley saying, I know I don't have a move in me, so my job is to piss off Jimmy Butler. So he did his free agency move. He did it already.
Alec fucking Burke.
So when you look at that for what it is, and I'm not even complimenting Miami because this shit making me sick. But everybody keeps forgetting. They don't beat Milwaukee. They don't beat the Knicks. They don't beat Boston Celtics in the last recent, 3-4 years. So if Jimmy Butler, and Bam top 20 dude in the league, and then you got Rozier that can score, Hero that can score, Duncan Robinson that knows his role. If Jokic make the jump he's supposed to make, I can see the vision of Miami saying, if we make the conference finals, we can fuck around and do something. I can see the vision because Indiana Pacers doesn't make it. And I know Miami ain't looking at themselves worse than Indiana Pacers. I know they're not.
If everybody is healthy, I see it, but that's the fucking problem. That is the fucking problem. Like,
we all know this, but Pat Riley did the number one motivator. Do you want your motherfucking money or not, bro? That's the number one motivator for an NBA player that ain't got it. Jimmy Butler ain't got no contract past this year. So he ain't motivated now. He never will be. So I get the gamble. That's the free agency move. I know I couldn't make no move, so Jimmy, fuck you.
Alec fucking Burke, bro. All right.
So that's the move.
Brought up the Valanciunas to Washington thing. Cantavius Caldwell Pope. We did not touch on that. Going to Orlando.
Well, he got plenty of money going on in Orlando.
Hey, Boz, you speak on that. But I hate the move.
You don't like it?
No.
I get it. Because Orlando need to add pieces that's been there. Then that's all they did.
I hate it.
We got a piece that's been there that can guard multiple positions in the playoffs.
But that wasn't their issue in the playoffs. Their issue in the playoffs was another nigga being able to go get a bucket.
You're right.
Like, you don't need to add a defensive wing to one of the top 5 defensive in the league.
Yeah.
You needed a nigga that could go get a bucket. Like, that's why I didn't understand the Clay shit. Like, I got it from the standpoint you need extra shooting. Cool. And you get a nigga that can go get a bucket that can shoot. Because that's what you need. Because we know you're not gonna let Lil Cuz get his bag for real.
I hated the move.
But that's the problem. I think if they would just focus on Suggs and let Suggs go, bro, they would be fine, man. I think they trying everything they can not to let Suggs go, bro. It's like that's what it looked like from the outside in. It looked like they doing everything they fucking can to not to let Suggs get free reign.
That move get a D+ for me. I hate that move.
Like,
Y'all was the team that should have touched Trae Young or Zach LaVine. Bottom line. Y'all got all the defensive players around these motherfuckers. All y'all needed was a certified bucket. And both of them 2 light-skinned motherfuckers can put that bitch in the hole. Love them or hate them, call them losers, whatever the hell you want to do with it. Both of them bitches can score 25 and 30 a night. That's what the hell they should have done. Because Suggs can play the 2, or he can play the 1 and can guard either one. So if you wanted Levine instead of Young, cool. If you wanted Young instead of Levine, cool. It didn't make no difference. One of them 2 should have been walking through that damn door with the roster that's set up right now.
I think it
and you gave Byron Bogdan $200 million, and that motherfucker, he the new Tobias Harris. Welcome to the club, bro. The new Tobias is here. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I think it should have been Levine over Trae. And then even with that, like, this ain't no homer bias. This ain't because his family. Like, I said it before, bro. I think Jalen Suggs can average 17 points per game in this league.
Yeah.
And a nigga that and a
No, I
and
like
your
Suggs.
third,
I'm with you on that shit. I like
third
Suggs.
nigga being able to go get 17 for you consistently, you straight. As long as Paolo take his leap and he at 25, 26, you got Franz between 18 and 22, and your third nigga giving you 17 at the level of defense that them niggas can play, they can be contenders, bro.
Yeah, I hated the move. Hey. And then bring back Gary Harris. So you brought back the older brother and the younger brother. They do the same shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I see what they was trying to do from a leadership standpoint, because I felt like Orlando tricked that series off last year. And I felt like if they would have had, even with they lack of scoring outside of Banchero, I felt like if they would have had just one stable voice in that locker room, or motherfucker just to the motherfuckers that, because they could have won that series. They should have won that series. I literally felt like they tricked that series off. And I don't even think it was necessary. I mean, yeah, like I said, we do know that they need the extra scoring, but I don't think this is what got them eliminated, oddly enough, and shit. Even in the game 7, they tricked that shit off. They had that motherfucker like wrapped up. They had that bitch, like, you know what I mean. So
yeah, I don't think that move moves the needle whatsoever.
No, I don't necessarily think it moved the needle, but I mean, I see where they was going with it.
I don't have KCP even being a voice like that to matter in the locker room.
He gonna be in that locker room.
I don't think he is.
No, he will be in that locker room. That locker room that ain't got shit.
Cole Anthony will still be a lot of voice.
Huh?
Cole Anthony will still be a lot of voice to him.
I don't know. I think
we projected. My prediction, Cole Anthony will be a lot of voice.
That's a multiple time champion and shit. Like, yeah, that's got it means something, because these guys.
Listen, I get the veteran shit. I get it. Just not for this team. Not for this one. I would have. That move for New Orleans would have made more sense to me.
For New Orleans to bring in KCP?
That would have made more sense to me. Because you got a team full of young knucklehead dudes that don't take it serious. But hell, that's where they brought McCollum in. And McCollum voice ain't that loud. He the president of the motherfucking Players Association. All that shit. And Zion still fat as hell when he come in that motherfucker. So that leadership shit sound good. But when I'm better than you, homie, move aside, bro. Move aside. Move aside. And Pablo and Suggs don't work hard issues. KCP give me a lead by example type of vibe. So they don't give me the vibe they need that. They needed a motherfucking bucket getter. And they fucked this up. They tricked this off. Orlando will set themselves back 3 years.
God damn, 3 years?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, because now you got to play Suggs. And you got to beside a dude that don't score better than him, and you want this man to get most same number of shots as him. That's crazy to me. If you're going to tell Suggs not to take over 10 shots a game, you should have brought in a bucket. I'm not giving 10 shots a game to a damn spot up dude. Like, man, hell no. Hell no. KCP more average 11 next year.
Remains to be seen, man. All right, fellas, we're gonna wrap on this before I melt the fuck away, because I gotta get out of this hot ass goddamn closet, bro. So, anybody got anything they want to chime in on? Got anything, Courtney? You want to get off your chest?
The free agency moves? Nah, not nothing too crazy. Nah.
Okay, real quick.
There's more moves still out there, but
Yeah, it is.
I mean, but you try to get the hell out of that sauna, man, because Denver not making a move, Milwaukee not making a move is kind of a topic. I guess we'll say that for another episode in case whatever happens. What DeMar would look like if he does join the Kings. What do we say about that?
I probably didn't bring up DeMar. I want to wait for that domino to drop.
Right. Ingram, where does he land? Will he make a difference or not? Is Ingram even a needle mover? That's probably a discussion that's got to be had. What the fuck is Toronto doing? Probably a real discussion that got to be had. So I mean, there's a few more things out there, but man, you trying to get the hell up out of this sauna, man. So you got
to. We're an hour and 45 minutes in, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's still more moves.
I'm 17 pounds lighter right now, for like.
Yeah. Marketing. Does he matter if he goes somewhere else? To me, it's a discussion that got to be had about marketing. So I mean, there's a few moves out there. You know what I mean?
I will say that the marketing shit, which I heard Ethan say yesterday that Miami ain't really on Laurie marketing, contrary to whatever the reports say. But I wish the fuck they would get in. I know Danny Ainge hate Pat Riley guts. He would never help us get closer to a championship.
Like Miles Bridges, is he still a story? Does he matter? Does he be a move? Make a difference? Like, so it's still about 10, 15 things, but you gotta get the hell up out of that thing, man. So I want you burning in a bit.
Thank y'all to my guests. Thank you, Twan, for taking time out your schedule. YouTube buys. Courtney, your ass as always. You the permanent.
Yeah. I still ain't got no hoodie or nothing yet.
What want a hoodie for? 100 goddamn degrees in North Carolina, man.
I don't give a fuck, man. Kids wearing in the summertime
right now. Don't say nothing about nothing hot to me right now, bro.
Yeah, shit. I need to become my sex symbol again. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga said it's the principle, bro. It's the principle.
Yeah, it's the principle of this motherfucker.
Oh,
right?
Man, it's a
right.
Man, it is what it is.
All right.
Thank y'all, man, for
it's just so long by. We about to have a new symbol on the episode on the show. I ain't got the old goddamn symbol. I ain't got the old.
I don't know. Already.
The whole new rap song intro, all this shit. I ain't got the old.
I change it, but I don't talk to my wife about the design of a new logo. She had designed me a logo before anyway. So you know my wife.
Damn, my nigga said we finna go through a rebrand and I ain't got shit from the original. That's crazy.
From the original shit. You know what I mean? What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Hey, bro. I'm with you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on my payoff for the Hami and the top 5, top 3 shit for the rookie shit. You feel me?
Right.
I'm still waiting on my motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
That man just a lying motherfucker.
You feel me?
You get the back.
I ain't. My Bojangles was good. I ain't.
You got your Bojangles.
Oh, my Bojangles was good.
I mean, everybody done got paid, man. I paid everybody on the bet. I ain't no ass better. We didn't bet. Why you trying to act like we bet, man? You weren't even on the fucking episode when we did that bet, man.
No, when we talked about I'm talking about the Hami shit.
We didn't bet on Jaime.
Here you go.
We ain't bet on Mexican Jamie. Shout out to Mexican Jamie. That's my boy, man.
That's crazy, bro.
But thank y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get these plugs. The professional.
That's just like you and Courtney didn't bet on the Rob Dillingham talk. You know what? I'm gonna back out. I'm out of here.
Oh, we gonna bet on Dillingham? No. We didn't ever bet on I said he was gonna drop, but I said he was gonna drop out of the team.
Yeah,
we never put the bet on. We never put the bet on. We never put the bet on.
Get drafted in the top 10.
Yeah, I think we're gonna drop out of the 10. He was on his way, but you know, Minnesota saved his ass. Minnesota saved his ass.
And Minnesota
saved his ass.
Shit crazy. All right. I want to thank everybody one more time for locking in. Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram. Y'all follow that. Professional Amateurs 919 YouTube. Y'all follow that. Pro Am Pod on TikTok. Y'all follow that. Nothing else for my guests. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here before I'll not be able to record no more damn shows. Thank y'all for locking in. Catch y'all next time. We out.
Season 2 came back like a boomerang. Crossover, go through the lane. I'm linked like a Cuban chain. Full of steam on the track, better move when you see the train. Molly Mall, Courtney K, I don't wake up to skipping Wayne. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. Professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming back.